This is Michael Swain, Executive Director of Freedom of Religion South Africa, with an urgent message and a call to action. The National Council of Provinces, or NCOP, has opened for comment the Prevention and Combating of Hate Crimes and Hate Speech Bill, commonly known as the Hate Speech Bill, with the deadline of 1 o'clock on Friday the 12th of May. This bill has already been passed by the National Assembly, the first House of Parliament, so this is our final opportunity as citizens to object to this dangerous and undemocratic piece of legislation. The hate speech bill fails to define hatred and literally criminalizes speech or any expression that falls within its very wide definition of hate speech, and if found guilty, you will face a penalty of up to 8 years in jail. As you may well be aware, over the past several years, 4SA has been engaged in a struggle against this hate speech bill because it is both unnecessary and unconstitutional. It's unnecessary because we already have a common law action called crime and injuria, and this has been used successfully to criminalize speech that crosses the threshold and grievously undermines human dignity. You'll recall that both Penny Sparrow and Vicky Mombo were successfully prosecuted and found guilty of this crime for making racist remarks. Also, real incidents of hate speech have been successfully addressed with civil remedies through PAPUDA or the Equality Act. It is unconstitutional because the way hate speech is currently defined in this bill is far wider than the definition given both the Constitution and in PAPUDA or the Equality Act following the Constitutional Court's judgment in the Kolani case. Bizarrely, if this hate speech bill is signed into law by the President, it will be easier to be convicted and sent to jail than to be ordered to pay a fine or make an apology. To date, despite tens of thousands of submissions made initially to the Department of Justice and more recently to Parliament, the government has largely ignored our concerns. They have refused suggestions to modify this bill to ensure that there is a proper protection for the legitimate expression of religious faith. 4SA is particularly concerned because society today is increasingly intolerant of the traditional or conservative expression of views and values, and this bill currently criminalizes any expression which causes substantial emotional harm, which is totally subjective and amounts to no more than badly hurt feelings. There is therefore a real danger that this law will be used to silence and shut down the views and expressions of people of faith, so we need to take a stand. If you'd like more detailed information on 4SA's concerns and objections to this bill, visit our website or the YouTube channel and watch the short series of videos that we've produced. We have a short opportunity to comment again on this bill, and we must make sure that our voices are heard. That means that we must make as many submissions and comments as possible, because the more voices that are raised, the louder our voice becomes. Very importantly, this is a brand new round of comments on the bill that the NCOP has opened. And that means that even if you have commented before, those comments will not be considered in this round. And if you want your views and voice to be considered by the NCOP, then you must make another submission. So please, make sure that you comment again before the opportunity closes at 1 o'clock on Friday the 12th of May. 4SA is again partnering with Dear SA, so click on the link on the 4SA website to ensure that your comments are sent directly to the address provided by the NCOP. You can also go to the 4SA website to download, complete and email a written submission, either as an individual or as an organisation. So take action now, while you have this opportunity to stand up for your right for faith and freedom. We cannot afford to stay silent. Thank you.
Good day. This is Daniela Ellerbeck, the Legal Advisor to Freedom of Religion South Africa. Remember to like and share this video, and then click on the subscribe button to make sure you never miss our video updates on vital religious freedom issues.